Well, about 15 minutes later, I'm looking at some cherry red wood, no flame. My damper is, like I said, in the same position, about an inch open. And because I'm looking at just coals here, I'm deciding to go ahead and add wood on top of that. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open my damper so you can see the adjustment. So pretty big slide. That is all the way open. And I'm just gonna wait just a second. See if there's any changes with that wide open damper. See a little bit of smoke. Man, that wood is cherry. They are solid coals. I got 2 logs. This Osburn 2000, it'll take 20-inch logs, but I think it's got a 16.5-inch opening. So your logs really should be at 16.5. I got a bunch of 17-inch cuts that I had already cut that before I got this stove. So. Alright, I'm about to add, see what she does. I don't want smoke coming out of my door. My wife would be really upset. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna crack this door slowly. So I got the handle here. That's open. I haven't cracked it yet, but you can see it's getting hot since I opened the damper all the way. It's just getting red. Now here I'm gonna crack the door.
Look at that.
That's just a crack. I'm opening up the door slowly.
Move fast.
Alright, so the door is open. Alright. Baby, you smell that?
Not yet.
That's the point.
Yes, let's keep it at that. Please, I don't want to be sick.
Alright. Ooh. Got one. I probably could just do one. I'm gonna do 2, and these are probably gonna be the last 2 for the day. Lay that right on top of there. And I really need to get some new firewood tools. But we got ignition just from laying it in there. I wanted to push that one coal over just a little bit. Let me get it right up on there. Doing all this by myself, no tripod, so I apologize for shaking camera. Now I learned something. You gotta be real careful and make sure you grab just the handle on here. You touch anything else,
Go.
you're in trouble. So I'm gonna show you what it's like. That's the door cracked. It's not shut. You see a crack in the door right there with the little knob. But look how fast that goes. When you're letting the air go from it. Now the reason I'm doing this is because I want a full ignition with low smoke. So I want to get those logs off so that they're not smoking. Because you don't want smoke on your glass. You don't want smoke in your chimney. You want to maintain fire, but you don't want to smoke yourself out. Hey, can you smell it?
Not yet.
This is awesome. Alright, so the damper is wide open. The door is cracked. Now, let me turn this, and I'll mess y'all up if I back off of here just a little bit. Let that go for just a second more.
I think I smell a little. I can feel it in my throat.
Can you?
Yeah.
She says she feels it in her throat. It
Make
is.
sure you explain to them I'm not like, I get sick from the smell of fire.
I'm sure you heard that. My wife is real sensitive to wood burning allergies. And around campfires, I've been there. See? Alright, now I'm going to shut the door and you're going to see a big change. It just slowed down the consumption. And it's the fire self-adjusts itself to the amount of draft that you have. And my wood is not what you call seasoned wood. It was split only about 2 months ago. And it was cut probably about 4 or 5 months ago. And I did my best to dry it out the way I stacked it. Real nervous because I don't know the moisture content in my wood. But look, I've already got coals going up there and it's continuing to burn. So I think my wood is doing pretty good. I don't think any old timers had a digital moisture meter to test the wood. I weren't gonna spend $50 on a moisture meter for my wood.
Don't we know it's moist?
If the wood's moist at the end of the logs, you'll get water bubbles, and you'll know it's bad, and by that time it's really too late. But you should kind of know the shape of your wood. This video is getting kind of long, and I wasn't trying to keep it long, but everything seems to be doing good. It's nice and pretty. Nice bed of coals. I'm wondering if I should crank my damper down. I want to turn my phone over sideways so you get the widescreen view, but that would probably mess things up right about now. Alright, so I'm trying to keep my glass clear. Trying to keep the smoke. Look at that. Wow, it just kicked up. Okay, so the flames are touching the top of my box. So I think this is the point. I'm going to close my damper down because I've got real fast ignition. I got to slow the fire down because it's raging in there. And I want to create longer burn times and be able to get the most amount of heat per each log. It's all about efficiency. That's why I got this thing. So we are going to cut the damper down, and I'm gonna close it and then open it about 1 inch. Alright, so that's what I did. Now you should see the flame reduce. We know that the logs are doing good. You can see I don't have any moisture coming out of the tips of my logs, and I'll keep an eye on that, keep it updated. But by closing that damper down, your flames go down. Like I said, you slow down the overall consumption of your wood. I need that fuel to last long. I'm trying not to burn so much wood. Like I said, firewood is actually hard to come by. It is expensive. If you're spending $150 in wood, I mean, you could easily put that $150 in your electric bill. You don't have to have wood. So I'm trying to make this to where this is a cost-effective solution. It's something me and my family can enjoy, and we can have cheap heat, something enjoyable that not only I can enjoy, my wife can enjoy. Alright, so the damper is down. I really don't want to close my damper off all the way. I just feel like you can get a slower burn if you close it down all the way. But an inch open, it's going to burn a little bit faster. But I think it's burning clean and efficiently. What am I going to get? Another 30 minutes with a totally closed damper? And I don't know. Like I said, I'm new at this. So I'm just trying to share my experiences in case you're thinking of putting an insert in your fireplace. That's the whole reason I'm doing this. I looked at the videos on YouTube and there wasn't much available. And I didn't know what I was getting. I can tell you what, I didn't want the Osburn 2200 with all that fancy glass, 3 panes. I mean, if something goes wrong with this, I got one piece of glass to replace, one gasket around the door. If I had that 3 panes of glass and all that got smoked up and nasty and all that gasket, I just felt like that was too much. I wanted to keep it simple. I did have to get this silver trim around the door and that silver trim around the faceplate. Like I said, those options were it. Just so you know what I got here, just that trim right there was $300. That trim around the faceplate, that was an extra $100. I want to say I got about $3,200 just in the insert and venting. I'm gonna take you outside and show you my fresh air. That'll probably be in the next video on how I'm getting outside air to this wood stove. But I hope you're enjoying this. Even though it's light outside, you can see how bright my coals are, man. It's really going good. I just got the fan speed on medium. If you cut the fan speed up, it gets loud and obnoxious.
Oh, you can really feel the warmth in here. It's up to 69 now.
My wife just said the room temperature's up to 69. It's been going up about a degree an hour from the time I started this fire. And so it slowly builds up the temperature in your house, and then maintaining the fire, you'll be able to maintain the temperature in your house. I'm not going to put any more wood in it than 2 logs at a time, because even though you could, you can get this box really hot, and it will run you out of the room. But we are really enjoying the fire today. on Black Friday 2018.
Trying to watch a movie.
And I don't know. Please like. Thanks.